Alright guys, in this video I'm going to explain for loops. A for loops is a loop that will execute a block of code and a specified amount of time. To create a for loop, we type first for, then parentheses, then curly bracket. Within the for loop, there are up to 3 statements that we can add. The first is that we can create an index, a sort of index that would be counter. That could be, you can write index, first data type int, then index, or in short we can write I. We will start at 1, then finish the statement with the semicolon. We can type I is equal to 1, then type, then semicolon. That means this statement is finished. Got it? What lots of people do, instead of saying index, they will just shorten this to I, as we have just written. The second statement is a stopping condition. Let's count up to 3. I will count this as long as I is less than or equal to 3. Then just write I is less than equal to 3. In order to finish, we have to type semicolon, right? Then semicolon to finish the statement. The third statement is that we can increment or decrement our counter or index. I will increment. In order to, for increment, you have to just type I plus plus. Okay? This index will increment by 1 by 1. Okay? In order to, if we say I plus plus, that means it will increment by 1 by 1. Okay? It means we can repeat something 3 times. Let's just repeat something, right? For 3 times. Standard colon cout, then type, just type anything. I will type here Happy New Year just to check. Okay? And then type semicolon, then Control S in order to save the program. Program is already been saved. In order to run the program, we have to just click here in order to run. Now our program is executing. Okay. Now as we can see, it's printing Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year in a single line. In order to make in multiple line, we have to add new line comment right here. Okay, just /n, and again Control S in order to save the program. Hit run. Now we will get our output in 3 different lines. There you are. We have Happy New Year 3 times in 3 different lines. Got it? Now let's just try this 5 times. Okay, we'll begin I at 1. We will continue this as long as I is less than or equal to 5. Then just replace this 3 with 5. Then just you have to press Control S to save the program, hit run, and now we will get 5 times. The output will be there for 5 times. There you are, right? Happy New Year is printing for 5 times. Now just change this number and get as long as you want the output. Just now let's check for the 10 times. Just press Control S and hit run. Now you'll get Happy New Year for 10 times. I'll move this line outside of the for loop. And if you want to print that counter, we can just directly go ahead and print the counter. Just type I right here. Now just hit run, and now you'll see that we will get the counter, the numbers, how many times this loop is iterating. That will display here, and outside of this loop we will get this, right? There you are. Our loop is iterating for 10 times, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Then outside of this loop we are getting this Happy New Year statement. Correct? Here what we are doing, we are starting from at 1, then we are counting up to 10, then we are escaping this for loop and we are printing Happy New Year. When you increment or decrement your counter, you can skip iteration. Let's increase I by 2 after each iteration. In order to make that, we can just go ahead and write that I is equal to 2. Okay, what it will do, it will add every time, it will add 2 in your counter. Then we will able to get 1 3 5 7. Then just hit run in order to just check that. There you are. See, we are getting 1 3 5 7 9. Why? Because every time when this loop is going and checking, and it's adding 2 in the initial value is 2, then it's adding initial value is 1, then it's adding 2, it is becoming 3, then in 3 it's adding 2, it's 5, then 7, then 9. Got it? We can even set our index to be a different number. Let's begin at 0. We are still counting up by 2. We can just initialize I with 0. Then we can just Control S, hit run, then what it will do, it will add 2 every time. First 0 plus 2, then 2 plus 2. Now it was odd number, now you will get even number. This is one of the logic to find odd and even number. There you are. It's 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then Happy New Year. Got it? We could even increment I by 3, I by 4, I by 5, whatever you want. It should be under the logic, and you have to make sure that whatever you are applying, that is a logic. Because if you will make any mistake in logic, then you have to find that, machine will not going to find, because logical error machine cannot find for you if there is a logical error. If there is any statement or any instruction error or any functional error, then it will give you error message. But if it's logical, then it will not. You have to find that. Then make sure that while you are writing the logic, it should be definite as whatever you want. We can even decrement our counter from there. This time we will begin at 10. Then we can continue as long as I is less than or equal to 0. We can just make this logic. We have to just change I to 10, because we are going to decrement 10, 0 and minus minus. Just hit run. Then now what you will see 10, 9, 8, 7, like decrement. It's a decrement counter. I plus plus is increment counter, and I minus minus is decrement counter. See, this is the decrement logic. You have to make sure that you are making this statement I is equal to 10, then I is greater and equal to 0, then I minus minus. Now there you are. It's showing that what is the output. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, then last Happy New Year, right? We can decrement by 2, by 3, by 4. You have to just, as we have done for the increment, you have to just do the same for decrement. You have to write I minus is equal to 2. Now it will decrement by 2. There you are. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Got it? You can decrement by 3. You can decrement by 4, by 5. Make sure while you are writing the logic, it should be correct, because you have to find, if you'll go to find the error, it will be tough. Then don't make mistake. Yeah, everybody, that's the for loop. There is a lot of overlap where you can use either a while or for loop. For loop tends to be better in the situation where you only need to repeat code a certain amount of time. Your assignment is to post a code for the for loop in the comment section down below. And yeah, those are for loop in C++. Thank you.